Welcome, Arlene Wilson, Master Gardener for Yates County Cooperative Extension. And this is episode 5 of Seed Journeys. Today I am going to plant some tomato seedlings and also a hot pepper mix of seedlings. So those will be my 2 plans for today. And I am going to use 2 cups. And you get these some of anywhere. There's always places that are selling coffee, or they're selling smoothies in clear cups. And so again, if you can find one with a really good lid with a very small hole, this makes a perfect terrarium. So we're going to use these 2 cups to make terrariums today. And so similar to what I did with the okra, I will show you with the tomatoes. We've had some of the seedlings develop roots, so we're going to go ahead and put those in soil. So we've got some very well-defined roots here, you can see, and even with some of them I can pull gently off the paper towel, and you can see they have some very nice roots, and a couple have started to even develop some rudimentary leaves. So these are not going to be leaves that you'll see on the plant, but these are kind of the starter leaves. And all of this white hopefully will become roots. We will add more and more soil to get them to thicken up and to form a stem. And so I will place these, gently pulling them up from the paper towel, and put the seed end in the soil carefully.
You fixed the drain.
And I will also put them as located different places around the cup, so they will have a good amount of space. It's always challenging with tomatoes. They are a little tough to grow, but sometimes it's good to have a challenge while we're waiting for spring to come. And so you cover them with the soil. And again, I will add my mix of water and Miracle-Gro until it soaks through to the soil. As you see, it's a little dark on one side, so the water has soaked through. The other side is still a little light. And then I will just place the top over that container, and that's 1 terrarium. I won't cover the hole where the straw was because that will let it vent. You want to make sure that it stays warm. If you see condensation on the sides, you know you've got a good warm temperature in there, but you want to find a balance with your condensation. So I'll probably check it every 2 to 3 days just to make sure that goes well. And then I also have my pepper mix, which was a generous donation from Agway and Hall. Also known as Seedway. So again, thank you to the folks at Seedway for the donation of these seeds. And again, these were wrapped in that napkin, so it's been about 10 days, because I did it at Easter Sunday. And so we see, again, we have a few seedlings that have started to form, that develop roots. Not all the seeds, but some. Some may form later, some may not form at all. It is all part and parcel to the adventure of growing things. And these are tiny seeds, so we're just going to scatter them here in the dirt. And then we're going to cover them with soil as well. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I'll even take the paper towel and just tear the paper towel off and put the whole thing, paper towel and all, into the soil. And so everyone that has a little bit of a root, I'm going to try and get them in there without damaging that root too bad. Okay, so they're all in there, as you can see. And now I'm going to put a little soil over top. And so this, again, you don't want a lot of soil because they're tiny seeds, and they do have to try and push their way through. And so again, as well, I'm going to add a little bit of water with some Miracle-Gro as a fertilizing agent down the side, so the water can hit the bottom and not pull on the top as much. And so again, kind of watching it soak through. Okay. And then we'll put that top on that. And so that is 3 vegetable terrariums. So we have okra, we have hot pepper mix, and we have tomatoes from the Cornell School of Plant Pathology called the New Yorker tomato. So let's see how these do. And so this time of year, this week, as a friend of mine said, we have had all 4 seasons in the past 7-8 days. So having something growing, having a project that you can look on every 2-3 days is something that's encouraging. And so I encourage you all to go ahead and start your growing. We're in that 6-week window from being able to put stuff in the soil. So you want to put it in a window that's sunny, that doesn't have a draft. And then just take a look at it. And maybe every 2 days you might want to put maybe an ounce, maybe 2 ounces of water, just to keep the soil brown, dark brown. So you can see where there's no water, it's light brown. You want it to be dark brown. And then just watch and see what happens. And so next time we tune in, we will look at how we're going to separate those seedlings into separate pots. Thank you very much, and have a good day.